Hey guys, it's Ariel. Welcome back to my channel. I know, I haven't posted a video in like
a minute.
Things have been crazy, and I just wanted to make sure I was giving myself some time to do some quick mental health checks. This quarantine's super crazy. I hope everybody is hanging in there. If you're not staying with anyone during this quarantine, whether it be a significant other or a family or friend, make sure you are checking in on your family and friends. In this time, just know that
we're all in this together.
You know what I mean? It's definitely a super hard time to get through. Hopefully, positivity and health will rise soon and we will all go back to normal. But for now, everyone keep staying safe, and I wish you and your family and your friends all the best of health and happiness. And yeah, let's get into the video. Now, I know it's been a hot minute since I posted. I think I'm gonna keep getting some content going, but for now, before I continue my Harry Potter series or anything like that, I just wanted to do kind of like a quick get ready with me. We're gonna call this one Positively Pink because I'm doing a number tonight for a digital show, and then I'm gonna be doing some photo shoots. So some of the things I'm wearing, the majority is gonna be some pink, and it'll go with everything. So we're gonna do an eye called Positively Pink. And for today's video, I think we're gonna be tapping back into the good old Jawbreaker palette. I feel like this is a oldie but goodie now, but it's got all the colors I need, so let's do it. So off camera, I already went ahead and prepped my eye with the P. Louise Face Base in Dos. So the first color that I'm gonna be covering my eye with is going to be Cherry Wet. Now, as per usual, just lightly flick that upward. Kind of helps you blend as you go. Now that we have that color on there, we're gonna tap into the shade Bubblegum, and we're just gonna throw that right above. Now we're gonna take a little bit of this white Jeffree Star concealer in the shade C0, and we're gonna cut our crease. Now, I've been doing my crease a little bit differently lately. If you haven't noticed from my Instagram photos, I haven't been bringing my lid all the way down. I've actually been stopping it at where my real lid is, which reminds me, go ahead and just take whatever's left of that bubble gum and just kind of smash-a-risha that right there. Make sure this is nice and blended out because we're not really gonna be touching that too much again. And I think for the first time in history, my hair is toned. So we're gonna take our white concealer, I'm just gonna dab that on the lid, blink up, and that way you know where you wanna bring it to. And then I'm gonna start in the corner right here, stamp, bring it up, just like that. Then you're just gonna gently flick it to the outer corner to blend it out. You can even take that same brush and already kind of start stamping some of the color on here to blend it onto the lid. This kind of shape kind of gives you more of that like cartoony Jessica Rabbit kind of eye shape. Now that we have all that on there, we're gonna go ahead and just add a little bit of a deeper color, obviously in the outer corner, and I think I'm going to use the color Raspberry. And this you wanna really build up so it actually gets nice and deep. Then very lightly, we're gonna tap into the shade Delane Chase and just hit that right there. And that's really gonna help add that extra smoke right there. Taking a dry, fluffy brush, we're just gonna blend all that onto the lid one more time before we set the lid with another color. Boom. Now let's repeat this on the other side first. Now we're gonna start spicing up the lid area a little bit, and I think that I'm gonna use this color Cotton Candy. It's like a super shimmery pink. We're just gonna place this right in the center of the lid. And then again, we're gonna take that dry, fluffy brush, blend out that outer lid. Now we're gonna set this inner lid part with the shade Good Morning. Really quickly, we're gonna tap back into our white Jeffree Star concealer, and we are just going to re-wet under the brow, re-carve it out, and lightly drag it down as you apply it. Take that brush, blend that out. Now we're gonna quickly set that with the shade Virgin. And again, it's okay if you get it on your eyebrow because we can repaint that. Now you have a nice bright brow highlight. Well, that was hard to say. Gonna go back in with my dip brow in the shade Ebony and fix that brow. See? Now it's perfect. Now before we move on to the under eye, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little line on the top. And now that we have that base eyeliner on, let's go ahead and wing-a-ding her out. Now to prep the under eye, we're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of this pink paint, and we're just gonna lightly dab some of this under the eye and blend it out. Now that we have that pink back on there, we're gonna tap into the shade Cherry Wet once again and really pop that right against the lash line. And then taking a fluffy brush, we're just gonna really pack on and drag the color Bubblegum right underneath. And to help blend this out, we're just gonna take this big fluffy powder brush and we're just gonna go ahead and tap and blend under the eye. So tap, 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 blend. And that just really helps fuse out the shadow, like fuse it downward. Then on that same fluffy brush, we're gonna take the colors Good Morning and Virgin, and we're just gonna lightly bring those under the eye to re-brighten, under the eye and the cheek. Now we're gonna take this baby pink eyeliner from Fenty. It is in the shade Cute Ting, and we're just gonna apply this on the waterline. And now that that's on there, very pretty, let's go ahead and apply some mascara. Now that we have the eyes looking snatched, we're gonna go ahead and tap back into Bubblegum. I already have a little bit of blush on, but I really wanna punch up the pink. So we're gonna go ahead and just really apply that color Bubblegum in that cheek contour just to give us a really nice, pretty, pinky blush. And now we're gonna highlight the cheeks as well. I'm gonna be using MAC Soft and Gentle. Now we're gonna start applying our lip, and I'm gonna be using the shade Lovely from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And now I'm gonna take a little bit of this gloss in the shade Peony from Anastasia, and we're just gonna coat that over the lip as well. And now taking a little more pink, we're just gonna kind of tickle that on the edge of the nose. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of this Makeup Forever Stardust powder in the shade 103, and we're just gonna tap this on the very tips of the cheekbones. And this is kind of like a pink iridescent super shine. You could also put this on your lips if you're not a gloss fan. Still give you some shine without the stickiness. And what I'm gonna do now is just take some on a brush, and we're just gonna tuck that right on this creased area on the lid. Just to give a little extra sparkle. And now we're just gonna put on a couple beauty marks because we're beautiful. Hello? All right, now let's move on to contacts and eyelashes. First, we're gonna put in our contacts, and I'm gonna be using the color Rebel Gray from Desio. And I feel like this is really gonna amp up the look, especially just having the blue-gray eyes contrasting with the pink. Yup. Putting in a lighter contact always like kind of makes my eyes more dramatic just because my eyes are so dark. And while the lashes are still drying, I'm gonna take a little bit of brightening. I'm gonna take a little bit of brightening powder, and we're just gonna tap that right under the eye. And now I'm just gonna pop on a pair of lashes from Morphe. Okay, so now that we have our contacts in, lashes on, let's go ahead and get into our final looks for our perfectly pink transformation. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed my transformation into this perfectly pink. Oh my God, these are so itchy! My perfectly pink transformation. It was so fun to do. I'm so glad I could hop back on here and do a quick video for you guys before my show tonight. And a quick reminder, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and hit that notification bell so you know when I am posting new videos. And as always, I am on Cameo, so if you would like a selfie style video from me to you, make sure you hit me up on there at Ariel Versace. It will be listed down below. I love you guys. Like the great Elle Woods once said, keep it positive. I know this is a hard time for us, but keep your mental health in check, call your family, friends, and more importantly, just eat a lot of buffalo chicken. And as always,
Yes.